You probably think your clearest memories are your most accurate ones. The more vivid, the more trustworthy. A moment shakes you hard enough, and your brain should be holding on to every detail. But memory doesn't work like a camera, and the sharp image in your mind isn't proof you captured something true. That's the trap. But this isn't a quirk. Your memory filters everything. What you believe about yourself, what you remember about the people you love, what you'd swear happened in an argument 3 years ago. The version you're carrying isn't what occurred, it's what your brain decided to keep. And the keeping turns out to be stranger than the forgetting. You assume emotion makes the memory stronger. What your brain does instead is harder to accept than simple forgetting. Memory isn't a recording, not a file you open and close. It's more like a document with a bad editor, one who rewrites a line every read and never tracks changes. When you remember, your brain doesn't play it back, it reconstructs it. Your hippocampus, your slightly distracted continuity editor, pulls the memory out, holds it briefly in an unstable state, then puts it back. During that window, whatever's in the room, your mood, the question someone just asked, the word they used, gets quietly folded in. Not flagged, not labeled, just folded in. Every time you access a memory, you rewrite it. The original gets replaced by the most recent version, and your brain hands it back like nothing happened. This is what Elizabeth Loftus set out to test. In 1974, at the University of Washington, she showed people a film of a car accident and asked how fast the cars were going when they hit. Half the group got that question. The other half got the same one with a single verb swapped. Not hit, but smashed. A week later, she called them back and asked, almost in passing, if they'd seen any broken glass. There hadn't been any. Yet 14% of the hit group remembered glass that wasn't there. And in the smashed group, 32% did. One word, dropped in after the fact, had walked into their memories and rearranged the furniture. Your brain didn't flag the edit. It didn't leave a note. It just looked at smashed, shrugged, threw in some broken glass for atmosphere, and filed the whole thing under things that happened. Your brain is building a memory of this very moment, already slightly wrong, shaped by what you walked in believing, by whether you found it interesting, by the word I'm about to use next. Loftus spent 50 years on this. Memory, like liberty, is a fragile thing, she said. And she didn't mean delicate. She meant it depends on conditions you're not tracking. Retrieving a memory doesn't read it, it reopens it for editing. The memory you trust the most, the one you've replayed the most, the one you'd swear by, isn't the one that's been protected. It's the one that's been edited the most. Right now, in the dark, billions of people are running this same quiet edit, replaying the night that ended weird, softening a face, sharpening the words. None of them know they're doing it. None of them ever did. The species that figured out fire and language and how to leave the planet has been gently rewriting its own past every time it looks for it. You too. The trap isn't that memory feels wrong. It's that it feels so right. You have never been remembering. You have always been preparing.